Greetings, everyone. Lighting candles and incense. Greetings. Okay, I've done my formalities that I do every rising, which is light my candles. I put them on the altar with my grandparents. Light incense. I'm using sage, rosemary, and apple. That's what this bundle is. There might be a little bit of cinnamon in there. I believe there is on one of the sides. So when it finally burns through, I'll be able to release the scent of the cinnamon and let that permeate the room. Welcome this wonderful day. And I'm going to share Morning Thoughts Becoming Daily Things by Denise L. Graves, and it'll be step 2. We did step 1 earlier this week. What I wanted to express today, because meditation allows you to be able to get to some deeper questions and very strong observation. We tend to find ourselves in meditating that we are allowing observation to run its course and for it to be okay. That you don't have to say anything. You can observe it and then allow your being, yourself, to process that information, that energy. And I always think about our words being truthful or honest or deserving to be heard. All of that, right? And that we deserve to be heard, but to what extent, right? Because some of our words can be really detrimental, not just to the person that we may be giving them or speaking to, but also to ourselves, because the brain is constantly hearing the story. The brain is constantly hearing the message. And in thinking that we might be speaking our truth to someone else, the brain doesn't know that you're speaking to someone else. The brain is just recording the information. And as it's being recorded, then it's only accepting it as truth, even if it isn't true for you. You may believe that you're speaking out to someone else about what you observe. And the reality is that it's only that person's observation that it's affecting, even if they are speaking to someone else. It's really interesting, the dynamics of how the brain works. I found it really interesting that the brain couldn't or doesn't discern between you, me, and someone else when you use the word you. Upon being born in the hospital, the nurse says, you have a baby girl or baby boy. Oh, this baby is so beautiful. Oh, you are so beautiful. You are so cute. You're adorable, right? So those words are expelled upon outward, and then this baby is hearing it. So the baby only knows, the person only knows that its reference or its name is you. But we don't think about that. We don't think that the word you, and then as a noun or pronoun, that it's you as the person personally. We think it's pointing outwards. However, it's really inward. From the time we are born, we are always being described and being acknowledged as you. Mothers do this when she speaks to her children. Hey, you, get over here. You need to eat all your food. You need to finish your math or your homework. You need to complete your chores. You need to empty the trash, right? So as children, we grow up thinking our name or knowing innately that our name is you, but we've been given a secondary name, which is the one that you carry to express your identity as an individual. So when the post that I said, are we being truthful with our words? Are we honest with our words? Are we looking at something and then really projecting out towards other people? And then how much can you trust when someone else is expressing to you whether or not it's a projection or whether it is truly something that needs to be addressed? Your word is your wand. And that is from the author Florence Scovel Shinn. Your word is your wand. And it is your bond. It is your activating force of manifestation when you speak something into existence. So we want to speak from a place of truth, and we want to mean what we say. And if we have nothing good to say, then it's best to hold that in, because once you speak out to someone else by using the term or the label you, then we're actually speaking to the self. And so many people wonder why maybe their lives are experiencing the things that they have proclaimed upon another person. If they're speaking negatively and they're using the word, you have done this to me, you did that, and you blah, blah, blah. Well, the reality is that we're saying you to self. It's self that we are pointing fingers at. And that doesn't negate from other people doing things that are needing to be addressed. That doesn't negate from acknowledging a fault of someone. However, we do want to watch and mind our words. Speak truth and allow those words literally to be our wand of manifestation, our wand of creation. We need to get to that place where we can acknowledge that. It's not easy. Now you might be wondering, what is this you? Like, how can I really get into the fact that you really means me, and that everybody is named you, right? If I like this example that I had shared with my students at one time, and I said, if you were to go into let me get my matcha. Hold on, I'm making my my tea. If you were to go into, let's just say, a coffee shop, and you're ordering something, and then finally you're standing at the counter, and maybe you came there with a friend, and you realize that, oh, maybe my friend wants something too, or would like something additional. And so without a second thought, you turn around and you say, hey, would you like you think you want, hey, I can order you. Now, without addressing the person's name, you said you. The person knows that they came with you, so of course they look up and they respond. However, do you know, yes, do you know, other people in the shop will actually lift up their head to decide or discern whether you're speaking to them. It's because they heard the word you, and innately it answers. So how much truth are we speaking? Do we let our yes mean yes and our no mean no, and our projections be just that, observation? It's really interesting when you think about all of that. So, are we truthful with our words? Or do we just speak so that we can be acknowledged? I understand that too. And by the way, I'm using my favorite today, sweet matcha. This is the white chocolate. It is one of my favorite. I have a triple berry, and I'm going to order a couple more. Oh, I have sweet caramel, salted caramel, and sweet and mocha. I think I have just a mocha. Anyways, these are really good. Matcha is really good. Unless you are on a blood thinner, matcha is probably one of your best green tea options. Now, I usually put 2 scoops in here, and this is really good. Probably 1 scoop is just enough. I use 2. So now on here, let me just say this because I wanted to just acknowledge this. It says that there are, wow, 62 servings in here. So if I use just 1 spoon full, that's which is a half a teaspoon, 62 servings. Now, if I used half of this and I had a large cup of matcha, then we're looking at over 100 servings. So I'm going to try that next time, not making so much, because I end up letting it go cold and dumping it out. I don't drink the whole cup. So, and this is my whisk, so that you can see what that is. There you go. So, so I wanted to say that, because I see a lot of opinions and a lot of finger pointing in our communities, and you see it in your families or whatever. And as we become more and more mature, we recognize that our words hold a lot of power. So we may not choose to express ourselves, and when we do, it's really to the point. But even then, we have to watch how we are speaking so that we are letting go of undermining our own success. So anyways, I'm going to read this. Thank you for allowing me to share that today. Morning thoughts become daily themes. Let's see. Wake up with determination. Go to bed with satisfaction. Step 2, 1 decision and 1 motion at a time. I'm only going to read a couple of paragraphs. One New Year's Eve, my friend asked me to share my resolution. I said, I want my business to grow, make more money, be in love, travel the world, and finish my books. I can still feel the chill that ran through my body that day, because there's nothing like putting your hopes and dreams out into the universe. The second most important way to get to your desired place is to wake up. It was not always this clear. All I knew was that I did not want to be poor anymore. I did not want people taking advantage of me. I did not want to be abused or abandoned. Awesome. What do you want? What do you not want? These two questions require serious thought. Until you can develop an awareness of who you truly are and what you want, you will dread the day ahead, the people and upcoming events, activities. Your freedom is one conscious thought away. Will you decide to be free, to live a full, abundant, loving, and powerful life? Start by declaring every day, in every way, I am getting better and better. That is awesome. So that's some of the admonition. I'll share more as the weeks progress on. Yeah. You see, what we think and what we say shape our reality. So are you being truthful with your words? Am I being truthful with my own words? That is the endeavor. So, every day, be conscious of what you say and how you say it to yourself and to others, so that your words truly do reflect the truth that you're speaking. Very good. Oh, that's so good. Okay, let's take a few moments. Let's take a deep breath in. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And just take this moment to quietly bring yourself inward. And allow yourself to be you for the next 5 minutes. Not anyone else, only you. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Again, inhale through your nostrils. And exhale through your mouth. On the third one, we'll open up our eyes. Inhale. Exhale and open. Very good. And allow that very peaceful energy to remain with you. Smile to yourself. You are valuable. You are worthy. You are important. Yes, you are. And these are truthful words. Blessings, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Ashe.